if you want to learn how to be stupid and do all that shit, stick around, right? You know what I'm saying? Look up the price of— Don't film me, bro. Don't film me. This is my first car, bro. I'm excited. Yo, what's f***ing poppin', motherfuckers? Yo, what's poppin', Snake Gang? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. If you're actually heading to a dealership right now, I already know, like, I don't want to hear shit. I want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. That's the problem, so don't say shit. This is my 13th car in the last 12 months. But it's my first car of 2021. I'm not going to buy no more cars ever again. I'm done after this. I'm done till I retire and die. But I'm on my way to the Dodge dealership. They're going to shred me when they hear what I'm about to get. I'm getting another Jeep. I'm getting a Jeep Rubicon. I know I already had one. I don't want to hear that shit. I ended up buying that Jeep for my baby mama. When we split up, we sold it and whatever happened with it. I love that car. I did not love that car. I know I trade all my cars in. I'll probably trade this in a week, but I'm gonna get this Jeep. I'm gonna lift it up probably 13 yards or so. I want to get big ass tires on it. I want to make it purple. I want snakes to be all over it, like, you know, the logo design. It's gonna say Mamba FX. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like a Mamba mobile. It's gonna be cool as shit. We're pulling up right now. After we're done looking at this car, I'm gonna actually show you guys my trading strategy. I'll simplify it down and how I've made the money I've made to actually get these type of cars and keep trading them in and losing money and being stupid. So if you want to learn how to be stupid and do all that shit, stick around, watch the full video, don't skip on nothing or I'll beat the shit out of you. Oh yeah, by the way, a lot of people like to say, oh, he just likes to lease his cars or he rents his cars. First off, we're gonna look at this right quick. Pay to the order of CDJR. That means Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and then Ram. That's where I live, so if you guys want to come find me, my address is 24, right? You know what I'm saying? Look up the price of a Jeep Rubicon 2021. You feel me? That's the price right there. That's my name. Don't look at the last name. It's stupid looking. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to go cash this in. No, I don't rent my cars. I'm dumb and I lose a lot of money in all my cars. Is you looking at? But nah, so we're pulling up right now. We've honestly been at this light for like 30 minutes. It's all good. Let's just go. Hey, don't film me, bro. Don't film me around here. So right now we're just waiting for paperwork. I swear, bro, cars take forever to get. Even if you buy them in cash, it takes time for some reason. They have to prepare the paperwork. You gotta sign the paperwork. They gotta ask you if you want this warranty or that warranty, and I tell them no because I'm probably gonna trade it in 3 weeks anyway. Great moment. This is my first car, bro. I'm excited. How much did you guys give me for this? I'm gonna get a Challenger. How much can you give me for this?
Trade it in right now?
I'll be back in 3 weeks.
Alright, bro, just hit me up. I'll get you a Challenger.
You're making money off me. Leave this on her so everyone knows that I'm not renting. We're taking the roof off this motherfucker. God, I do cuss a lot, huh? I fucking cuss way too much when I'm on these motherfucking videos at these motherfucking places saying all this motherfucking shit. So we just got home. I just realized something. I literally left the i8 at the dealership. I8, we're good. I got the Jeep, I'm good. I probably don't need nothing else. Bro, literally forgot the i8. Now I gotta go back, film or take the i8. I'll take this. Oh my God. Literally left my baby here. I cannot believe I did that. I feel so f***ing bad. You've gotta be kidding me. Who does shit like that? Who does shit like that? Who does shit like that? Nah, but who does shit like that? I don't mean to flex or anything, but I'm about to drop the top. I just gotta figure out how to do it and where the f I'm gonna put these giant ass pieces of roof. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to return these pieces and get some of my money back. Oh my God. You know what they say, if you're a real Forex trader, you can turn 200 into 2 million in a week. What, does your mentor have a Jeep? Nope. All right. Let's see your mentor do that then. Oh God. Let's see your mentor do this. Oh my God. The most complicated shit in the world is putting that roof back on. Shit like bomb now. It's all good. Wait till this motherfucker is lifted, decked out, armor on it. It's gonna be badass. For any of you guys wondering, yes, the Tesla is still here. Its i8 is down there. You saw it. Everything else I still have. She's got a brain of her own, I swear to God. But there you go. I have 4 vehicles at 1 little apartment, so priorities, baby. No, but seriously, I'm getting a house. I'm just waiting for the process, which takes forever because of COVID. Are you hungry? Let me get another shoe burger. Yeah. We just got back from the dealership. Picked up some food at the food truck right down the street. I'm beat. I know it doesn't seem like it really did much, but we were there for a pretty good amount of time. It just cut up so it looks like we were there for 5 seconds. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna hop on the computer. I'm gonna show you guys a really slick strategy that can get you the type of profits I'm having. Disclaimer, I can't just say you're gonna get these profits or this or that, but put the time in, put in the work, and you can really get there one day. If you're just gonna sit around and do nothing all day, then join IML. Go recruit. We trade for real here. Yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the little vlog part. Now let's go ahead and get into some technical analysis. All right then, booty eating gang, let's get it. Let's do it. Let's make our dreams come true. Very simple strategy. Okay, this is my strategy, but simplified to the max. This right here is very effective. This can get you to where you need to be trading because it's so simple. You don't have all these bullshit indicators, all this crazy shit going on in your chart. You're gonna see the market very clear when you trade like this, okay? We're gonna start on the H4, always H4. You can use the daily as well. I like the H4, okay? So on the H4, you wanna find either a major support or a major resistance that price has showed it's going to respect. For example, right, what do we have here? Beautiful, beautiful double bottom. Strong support made. Okay, drag this through. Used to be a resistance as well. More confirmations. Way better, right? So obviously this is a major support. I'm gonna throw this in rewind mode so we can kind of get more of a genuine experience. But let's say, right, boom, this is where you're at live. Prices came down. Okay, you already have this marked up, right? Prices came down and showed respect to that support. Now, what are most people going to do here? They're going to get in for a buy position. Okay, it's going to look something like that, right? That's what a lot of people are going to do. We're not doing that. You never do that, okay? Instead, we're going to find an entry on a smaller time frame, okay? And if we can't get an entry on a smaller time frame, guess what probably happened? It probably just kept going down, okay? Because you got to remember, we have more support zones here, and you know, price likes to magnet these things. So, okay, always be careful. Always. Now, beautiful support made on H4. Now guess what? We're going to go down to a smaller time frame such as the 15 or the 5, my 2 favorite time frames to get entries on, and we're going to look for a proper entry. As of right now, we see nothing. Very strong bearish movement. We know we're out of support, but it's not time to enter this trade yet. Price has started to make its way up, and now we're trading pretty bullish. Do we have an entry yet? Absolutely not, but we can get an entry simply by breaking through a major resistance on a smaller time frame. Mark up zones on our smaller time frames, places that price might need to respect. Okay, boom. All these different spots where price has kind of touched a lot. You know what I'm saying? Price has touched these zones a lot. It showed respect. It showed wicks in these zones multiple times. Okay, so how can we get an entry? Okay, and keep in mind what the H4 looks like as well. Right, it's kind of giving away what's happening here, but we're respecting that support, right? Do we have an entry? Absolutely not. H4, still, you know, not much happening here. Not too much happening here. Check our 5 minute, okay, you know, looks good. But we need to see more, right? Because now look, we've created a resistance, okay? Smaller time frame created a resistance. We can get an entry out of this trade if we can break through this resistance. If we can't break this resistance, what makes you think it's going to respect anything else? Because this is a pretty strong resistance, right? We've respected it once, twice, 3 times now. Okay? Boom. Price is now traded above. You can actually use this horizontal tool, mark the tips, right? The very tops of those rejections. And then we saw this candle here closed not only a ginormous bullish engulfing candle, but it closed above the tops of those rejections on a smaller time frame, right? And you guys got to remember something. Still looking at our H4, right? We respected this support. So we still have to come up and we still have to touch these zones up here. Boom, right? Boom. Respect, 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 respect. Probably would have respected it, but obviously we had a gap because over the weekend. These are magnet zones. Support and resistance are magnet zones. This is going to want to come touch these zones. it's going to want to come retrace to these zones. Back to our 5 minute. Beautiful, beautiful engulfing candle. Price broke above a resistance that we had. We could have entered our trade here with our stops below, okay, right below this former resistance, now pretty much a support. And guess what we can target? We can target our pretty much our zone number 1, right? Maybe we can go stops at break even at this zone, and we can pretty much, you know, wait to target our next zone, just depending on how you want to take this trade. But remember, we're very bullish overall in the higher time frame. We have confluence. We know that now the H4 is showing the bullish movements. Now we're seeing the M5 and the M15 have bullish movements as well. Lots of different things telling us that this is a buy position. We feel comfortable here. Okay? Now, let's play this and let this play out. See what would have happened. Oops. Boom. Take profit, smashed. Not only that, probably had more entries, such as a gold Fibonacci zone here. Could have probably gotten another entry here, targeting our, you know, what? Multiple zones. We could have easily targeted that zone where price actually did show a little bit of rejections. Could have targeted this zone. We have some support mixed with some resistance here. Probably would have targeted that zone. Stops would have been very tight here, just below our Fibonacci zone, right? Boom. There's 2 entries right there. Excuse my language. 43 pips, 66 pips. Could have caught overall 100 pips. Caught 100 pips. Guess how much we risked? 25 plus 17. I suck at math, but I'm going to say that's 79.
What?
Risked 79 pips. Caught 100 pips. That's great. Oh my god. Now, let's look at a sell position doing the same thing. But look, price is respecting, and it's coming back to touch all of these support and resistance zones we have marked up. Why does price do this? These are magnets, guys. These are magnets. Price loves to touch places it's already touched. Like a girl you're in love with, you just want to keep touching. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go find someone else because then it's awkward. Because you're so used to that one person that you've always touched. Price is the same way. Now let's go back to our H4. Look at this beautiful support. Respected. Put some respect on that. Boom, we found 2 entries just in there. For you guys that don't know how to use my fib, I have videos all over my YouTube on the fib. Find one, learn how to use the fib, and then come back if you need to. But that was a Fibonacci entry. Okay? Now, let's look for a resistance to be made. Okay? So as you guys can see, we can actually mark this here, because this is a high in the market, and if price comes back to touch this zone, then we know to look for sell positions very strongly. Boom. Price respected that zone. Now guess what we're going to do? We're going to go to a smaller time frame, such as the 15 or 5, and we're going to look for a entry. Okay? We're not going to get in for a sell yet. We're going to look for an entry on a smaller time frame. Always start marking up our magnet zones that we think price may respect. As you guys can see, resistance, resistance, support, support, support. These are zones price will most likely come touch. Okay? Boom. Price started to flood here. Okay? Price started to just completely flood here. Let's go to the 5. See if we could have got an entry here, which we actually easily had an entry. A beautiful entry, to be honest with you guys. Okay? What entry do we have here? Well, some of you guys see it, some of you guys don't, but you'll get there. Okay? Take our Fibonacci off of that push. Right? Price started to push down, stopped here, came back to retrace, and guess what it hit? Our gold zone, 50 to 61.8 percentage. Oh my god. And guess what else? We used the support as a resistance. Easily could have got a short position right there, targeting. Well, we have major spots we could have targeted here. We could have targeted that zone. I mean, honestly, best zone we could have targeted was here, with our stops pretty tight, just above our ejection zone. We would have been up major profits at this point, definitely taking half profit, if not all of it here, and just kind of seeing how this plays out. But take profit overall would have got smashed. 8 pip stop loss, 40 pip take profit. That's a 1 to 4.64 ratio. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very, very beautiful trade as well. And another thing I want to show you guys, man. Come on now. Come on now. While we're waiting for this trade to develop, guess what we have here? Oh my god. Another Fibonacci gold zone resistance under a support. Come on, guys. This is the easiest shit ever. Ever. Okay? Now guess what? We target that same zone. Stops right there. See what would have happened. 2 entries, right? This one's 29 pips, so about 30 pips. Plus 40 pips. That's 106 pips. Let's go. Take profit smashed on both. So what exactly am I telling you guys now? Instead of just looking for 5-minute and 15-minute entries just randomly using your Fibonacci, look at higher time frames and see what's going on. Okay? A lot of you guys know how to use the Fib already. That's great. So instead of just using your Fib blindly, guess what? Use higher time frames to make sure market is moving the way you want it to move. It's the simplest stuff ever. You know what I'm saying? Like if we would have lost here, guess what? We caught over 100 pips earlier on the same exact chart. We would have lost 8 pips or 7 pips. Guys, really? Overall, we could have lost like 15 pips here for major gains, 1 to 4, 1 to 4. Right here, we just caught so many pips here that we can now lose like 10 trades in a row and we'll still be okay, break even. That's how simple the strategy is, and that's why I told you in the beginning, you have to be patient. Because if you're not patient, none of this matters. So you have to be patient. You have to let your take profits get hit like this, and you have to be patient with your stop losses. Just showed you 2 entries on the same exact move on both sides, bullish and bearish, all because I saw major support / major resistance build up, get respected, and then instead of just taking a blind trade like this, right? Because let me show you what would have happened here. Okay, it's going to shock a lot of you guys. Boom. Okay, boom. What do we have here? Major resistance. IML students taking a short position here. Have our stops probably around here. You know, if price breaks that, it's probably going to continue up, right? There's our setup. Pretty nice setup. Guess what would have happened? You would have got stopped out. Why would you have gotten stopped out here for 31 pips? Because guess what? You took a blind trade, a very obvious resistance on a higher time frame, and that was it. But if you would have just been patient and gone to your 5-minute, you didn't have an entry yet, right? You didn't even have an entry yet. So simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Simple as that. Come on now. It is what it is. If you're still struggling, keep watching these type of videos over and over again. I'm going to keep producing them, but you got to really focus up. I love you guys, man. Always grind. Never give up. Stop getting stopped out with obvious trades and use smaller time frames for easier, perfect entries, sniper entries, beautiful entries. I love you guys, man. Smash that like button if you enjoyed, if you got some knowledge out of it. Please subscribe, show some support, and follow me on Instagram at MambaFX Trading. That's my only Instagram. Love you guys.
Don't tell me how I'm feeling when you really don't know. Used to be my little shawty at all of my shows. Yeah, I bust a couple shots if you fuck with my bro. Now you're thinking that you're wrong, cause you know what I don't. Started at the bottom and you used to be here. Now you're seeing that I'm up and you say it's not fair.